Okay, so this is my tiers, guys. This is my tiers. I got legendary at the top, badass as the second tier, good but needs to toughen up. We got might as well be a chick flick, number 4, and my personal favorite, the lowest of the low, the ultimate pussy. So we're gonna go through these guys. Okay, Three Ninjas, guys. I've never seen it. I've never seen Three Ninjas, so unfortunately, it's got to be the ultimate pussy because I haven't seen it, so I can't make a fair judgment on it. I need to watch it. I need to watch Three Ninjas. Okay, Commando, guys. Commando. It's an awesome movie. Over the top. I love it. I love John Matrix. I love Bill Duke in this movie. Commando is badass. I'm putting it up at badass, man. Um, Led says Terminator 2 is the best in this list. Well, we'll see. We'll see about that. Conan. Conan the Barbarian. Oh man. I think Conan the Barbarian is badass. It's what got Arnold on the screen, right? Is what got him known. I just love the way he hardly can speak any English in this movie, carrying that big ass freaking sword. I love the journey of revenge he goes on, man. You know, all the characters he meets and stuff like that. I love that moment where the girl dies, you know, Conan's lover dies, and the wizard's like telling his buddy, "Why do you cry?" And he's like, "He's Conan. He cannot cry." Absolutely love that, and I love the all the dialogue in this, telling Conan the father that speech, where he goes, "Crom is your god, you know, the riddle of steel and all that." Yeah, I love it. Yeah, Nick says Conan is great. It really is, isn't it? Ooh, Escape from New York. Now, admittedly, I have not seen this movie in a long time. And guys, Escape from New York never did much for me, to be honest. I may need this may go up. Just keep in mind, but I'm sorry to break a lot of your hearts, but for now, I gotta go good, but you need to toughen up. We're not talking about the character here, guys. We're talking about the movie. I always found it kind of slow, but I really need to rewatch that movie. I really do. Oh my god, First Blood. Do I even really have to explain myself? Legendary. First Blood is awesome, is legendary. I mean, this movie, man, is still to this day, the action, the atmosphere, um, you know, there's a lot of talk out there right now about Hollywood. You know, movies are bombing. They're not making money. Hollywood's drowning. This, you know, media is changing. And one of the big reasons, I think, this is just a personal opinion, people are sick of CGI. People are sick of green screen. They're sick of you know, just nothing's feeling real no more. And First Blood feels so real because of the atmosphere, the on location shooting, practical stunts, practical effects. This is why this movie works so well. And the performance is great by Stallone, but um yeah, Nick says First Blood is perfection. He also says, I'm with you. Escape wasn't anything special for me. Ledge says, no need to explain First Blood is awesome. It's either my second or third favorite movie. Yeah, it's my second favorite movie. Oh, the next one, the most badass movie ever. Predator is legendary, man. Predator is legendary. I mean, these freaking guys in this movie are just awesome. I mean, they need to make a man's cologne and call it like something named after the guys in Predator. You know, the Dutch cologne or something, because these guys just send off this manly musk, man. And you wanna get together with the guys, drink some beer, have some pizza. You put on Predator, man. You put on Predator. The one-liners, you know, just the action set pieces, the best creature design ever. I love the Predator. I love the way he looks in this. I love all the way they characterize the Predator. He's this, you know, galactic hunter kind of species. It's just amazing. Jeff says movies are still making money. It's just the budgets are bloated. They can't make a profit. Yeah, they're putting, I think, way too much money into them. You're right, Jeff, and I don't know. They just sometimes they just all feel the same. I'm kind of done with. I'm getting tired of the comic book stuff personally. I mean, my kids keep telling me you got to watch this one. You got to watch this one, where I'm just really not into them. Max says, "How are we putting First Blood and Predator ahead of John Matrix? Because First Blood and Predator are better than Commando, easily, man, easily for me. Um, Commando's good. It's not that good though, man. Come on. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hell yeah, I'm gonna put that as badass. I still like this movie, guys. I really still like this movie. Yeah, I mean, grade 5 watching Ninja Turtles for the first time was awesome. I think the Shredder is awesome in it. I still think the fight scenes are cool. I love the characters and everything. I think it's, the practical effects again, them in the suits and everything, the job they did on that. I love it. This is still my favorite Ninja Turtle movie. What do you got? Starship Troopers. Ooh, Starship Troopers. Man, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. I'm gonna put badass. I think I'll give Starship Troopers badass. I remember this being a fun movie. You got great character actors like Clancy Brown and Michael Ironside, who were both Highlander bad guys in that franchise. So that's awesome. Nick says the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is great. I'm a big fan of the '80s TV series. Yeah, I mean, I like the '80s cartoon too. If that's what we're talking about here. Yeah, but yeah, it's still a good flick. Love Casey Jones in it. Samuel says Starship Troopers is badass. Yeah, I agree. This is one I haven't seen, guys. Does that say Akira? Let me know if you guys have seen Akira. Where would you guys put Akira? Let me know and I'll put it there. Where does Akira? Because I've never seen it, and I'll put it there. For now, it's the ultimate pussy. Led says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was fun but flawed. You had to see it back in the day, man. It's badass. Okay, I'll take it up to badass. I'll take your word for it. I'll have to check that one out. Oh, now Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, I wasn't a big fan of. I'm gonna put it good, but needs to toughen up. It needs to toughen up, man. Although a lot of people like number 2 just as much, or maybe even more. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I don't remember a whole lot from number 2, just stuff here and there. Oh God, do we really have to explain ourselves on this one? T Terminator is legendary, man. I mean, Sarah Connor is my favorite character of all time. Sean's in the house. Oh man, there's his Iron Maiden symbol. Love me some Maiden. Go ninja, go. But yeah, guys, Terminator is legendary. I mean, this movie does a great job of mixing so many genres: horror, action. It's got drama. It's got severe tension in it. I absolutely love the tension in Terminator, man. Arnold's performance, and like I was saying, Sarah Connor's performance, and I love this character. And Reese is just awesome in this movie, man. Michael Biehn just does such a good job in this. The intensity he brings, man. You know when he's sitting in that chair getting questioned, and he goes, "You still don't get it, do you? He'll find her. That's what he does." It's just freaking awesome. Just love the guy. And the action, still some of the greatest action in this movie, man. I still love it. Good evening, Sean. And obviously, guys, T2 is legendary, man. T2's legendary too. Sarah Connor is just a badass, and the relationships they flesh out between John and Sarah, and John and the Terminator, and Robert Patrick is doing such a good job, man, on the bad guy in this. And if you watch Die Hard 2, that's kind of guy that Robert Patrick really stood out. It was a very small role as one of the terrorists, but he did a he stood out so much that it got his foot in the door for audition for T2, and he got it right. And look look, man, they're trying every time they do another Terminator movie, they try to recopy T2, and they fall on their fucking face. You just can't copy that movie. You got to start doing something fresh with it. You know what I mean? Sean says, when I was younger, I was all about T2, but as I got older, Terminator 1 is my favorite. It's my favorite, man. It always has been ever since I watched it as a kid. I just love it. Are you the legal guardian of John Connor? That's I love it. Ooh, the Matrix. I haven't seen the Matrix in a long time. In a long time. I really like it. It's a movie that really makes you think. I'm gonna put it badass. It's badass, man. And um, yeah, the fighting's great. The story. The movie made you think after. Go, what if we are living in some kind of computer generated system that's allowing it that that's blinding us to what we really are, and that's being used as a battery for machines. It has a bit of Terminator in there, really deep sci-fi that really makes you think with the action to go for it. Some good performances in there. I mean, Keanu Reeves is excellent in this. Okay, what Indiana Jones movie is this? That's Raiders of the Lost Ark. I know I may upset a lot of you here. I never grew up with this. Is not the one I watched all the time, but I'm gonna put it as badass. When I reviewed it, I gave it a B, I think, or a B plus. I can't honestly remember. I like this movie. It's probably one of the greatest adventure movies, but I'm a big Temple of Doom fan. That's my Indiana Jones movie, but this one's badass. It's such an iconic character, and Harrison Ford plays it so well. I love oh god, what's her name in it? What's his little girlfriend in it? Marion? Or is it Marion? I can't remember. Um but yeah, it's badass. Ledge says the Terminator is awesome, but the reason I put the second over the first because some of the effects haven't aged the best. Yeah, it doesn't bother me too much though. Sean says the first Matrix is amazing. Still remember when it came out and the marketing was amazing. Not telling you what the Matrix is, you had to go see it. Yep. And he says Raiders of the Lost Ark, perfect film. Yeah, I hear that from a lot of people. It's just not my favorite indie film. Led says the Matrix was awesome, but kind of a rehash copy of the Terminator. Well, it's not really a copy of the Terminator. There's just similar themes in it. The themes are similar. Marion Ravenwood. Thank you, Sean. Um, and I think the Matrix stands on its own, and it did a lot for filmmaking too. It did a lot for like people copied the style of that movie so much, right? Oh God, The Thing, one of my favorite horror movies of all time, legendary. They got it as an action movie here, more of a horror film, I think. Whatever. Yeah, The Thing's awesome, isn't it, guys? It's got complete paranoia, using the themes of fear, paranoia. The practical effects hold up so good. And I love Kurt Russell in this. I love when he's playing drinking, he's playing chess with the computer, and he calls it a cheating bitch and all that. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Sean. It's my the original Psycho, the original Nightmare on Elm Street, and The Thing. I love those three movies so much. Sean said that's top tier just for Kurt Russell's beard alone. Oh yeah, he has a great beard in that. Max says Ninja Turtles and Ninja Turtles 2 are awesome, but what did you think of part 3 and the Michael Bay movies? Part 3, my kids like, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't think it's very good. And the Michael Bay ones, they're okay. They're just serviceable to me. Not ones I'd go back and watch too often. There we go. All right. We got some Die Hard guys. Die Hard is going up to legendary status. How could we not put John McClane all the way up there? I mean, John McClane is awesome in this movie. And he's just a different type of action star, a guy who struggles, a guy who is the everyday hero. John McClane is working best when he's struggling in a fight. This and John McTiernan, man, doing Predator, then he does Die Hard. He really knows how to build tension in an action film, but giving you a lot of drama and comedy, and having that tension with John McClane and his wife too is really good. Really sets the stage and everything. Nick says didn't like Megan Fox's April and the CGI didn't work. Yeah, I agree with that. Sean says love Die Hard, but my personal favorite is Die Hard with a Vengeance. Really? Wow, That's a bold opinion. I still got to go with the original Die Hard, but Die Hard 3 is really good. It is really good. Ooh, Alien. Alien. Honestly, I'm more. This one's tough. I'm gonna go Badass. I know a lot of you would put this as legendary. I get it. The mood, the atmosphere, the suspense, what it did, and everything. Um, but for me, it's always sits around Badass. But this one, Aliens, is fucking legendary. I'm a more of an Aliens fan than an Alien fan. I love Alien, but I do think some things are dated on it. Like it does look like there's somebody in this alien suit. Um, I just think I think the story and the characters are so much better in Aliens, and I think it's obviously it's a better horror film, Alien, but I don't think it's a better movie than Aliens. But I mean, Badass, you're talking 4 to 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, it's that's where I'm thinking when I'm putting these up there. Next is Alien. Alien is legendary for me, but Aliens is badass. So a switcheroo for us. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I love Ripley in it. I love seeing Ripley. You know, she even then in the first movie, she had this hard nose about her where she wouldn't let them in because she was afraid that they would contaminate everything. You know, that was just awesome. And you know what? And one of the best scenes ever where that alien comes out of the guy eating and everything like that. That's still one of the best moments ever, man. Led says Die Hard is perfect and is the best straightforward action movie. Yippee ki Yeah, I think so. I think so. Sean, I guess you don't like the cornbread neither. You just stay the fuck away from me. You hear that? You hear me? All right. Oh, the original Mortal Kombat. I have to. I don't know. I watched this a couple years ago. You know what? Let's go with badass on this one. I actually really enjoyed the original Mortal Kombat when it first come out back in the day. I went back and saw it twice, and I came out of the theater going Mortal Kombat because I was a big fan of Mortal Kombat. I don't know how it holds up now. It's kind of like Enter the Dragon a bit. You know what I mean? It's taken off, the whole island tournament. I do love Mortal Kombat. Don't get me wrong, I really do love it, but I don't know. I don't know. It might go down, but I haven't seen the new one yet. Nick says Mortal Kombat I love, but I know it's flawed. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? It's fun. It's got bad CGI probably. Um Sam says Mortal Kombat is third tier for him. Um all right, Black Widow I have not seen, guys. I have not seen. So you got to place it for me. Till you tell me what it is, it's the ultimate pussy. Although I love Scarlett Johansson. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Black Widow I've never seen. Black Nick says it's mediocre at best. You know what? Might as well be a chick flick. How about that? We don't got one there yet. It might as well be a chick flick. All right, let's move on to Independence Day. Independence Day. Now, this is not typically my kind of movie. It's fun. It's entertaining. I'm gonna go good, but needs to toughen up. It's what you expect out of a. That's Roland Emmerich, isn't it? He did, I still think Stargate and Universal Soldiers is his best movies. Then he did all those disaster movies. If I'm thinking of the same guy, but I got good, but needs to toughen up. I mean, Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith are pretty good in it. I haven't seen it in a dog's age, so I really can't comment too much on it, just from what I remember. Sean says, "Hell yeah, Independence Day, guilty pleasure. I grew up with it. Yeah, I remember going to see it in the theater. So yeah, I don't know. Um, Max says, "What about Street Fighter?" Honestly, I don't even hardly remember Street Fighter. I really got to rewatch it. It doesn't look like it would age well. It doesn't. I'm telling you right now, it don't look like it's gonna age well. Street Fighter. All right, one I just reviewed, Highlander. There could only be one, and I gotta go good, but needs to toughen up. Highlander seems Highlander's weird. It's got a great story with a great villain. Just a terrible performance by Christopher Lambert, and some of the action scenes, the sword fighting feels very clunky to me. Like it's Like when they're hitting each other, it doesn't feel you're not selling me on the reality of it. But I love all the flashback stuff the most. I think that stuff's the greatest part of the film. And Sean says Highlander top tier. Love that film since I was a kid. I remember watching it as a kid, and I can't stop. I can't. I always think of parking garages whenever I think of Highlander because that opening scene. If we're just judging it on the soundtrack, it's legendary. But as a movie, I got it good, but needs to toughen up. Oh God, Tremors is so awesome. I'm gonna go badass. I'm gonna go badass with Tremors. The chemistry between Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward is so good that I have to give it badass. I really do. It's just it's an awesome experience. B movie, monster movie stuff going on. I absolutely love Tremors. Has the comedy, has all the great one-liners you could possibly have. These two redneck characters are just awesome in this. Fred and Earl, man. Or not Fred and Earl, Val and Earl. Sorry, what am I thinking about? Fred. Val and Earl. Yeah, absolutely badass. Oh, this is easy for me. Terminator Genesis might as well be a chick flick. How dare you? How dare you treat Reese like this? Terrible. Jay Courtney is absolutely fucking awful in this movie. Man, this movie is terrible. I kind of like how it opens up, how we get to see how the Terminator went back in time for the original movie, but it's so polished. It's got such a it's very clean looking. And I'm like, you had something there that could have been really awesome. You really that opening sequence, and you just went with big money, big effects. It's just awful. It might as well be a chick flick. And Reese is terrible on this. I hated how they fucked with the first movie. I absolutely hated it. I'm like, why? Why did you take the story here, making John Connor a bad guy? Like, fuck, I might as well see him dead if you're gonna make him a bad guy. Sean says the only sequel I liked after two was Dark Fate. That felt more of a film than this. I agree with that. I know there's a lot of haters of Dark Fate, but not that Dark Fate I think is great, but man, Terminator Genesis. It's like the biggest budget fan film you'd ever watch. That's what it feels like. All right. Oh my god. Blade. Oh, Blade is badass. Yeah, I'm gonna go Blade's badass. Blade's badass. I'm gonna put it there. I love Blade. Blade is awesome. Love it so much. It's a great action flick and a great mix of action and horror and a cool concept where this, woman gets bit by a vampire while she's pregnant and that passes on to Blade. I love that. I love that. And Frost was such a great bad guy. Frost was such a great villain, man. I really loved him in this. Man, I can remember watching Blade so many times back in the day when it come out. And that it's still one of my favorite opening scenes when he's just fucking up every vampire there is. And the one henchman there he burns? You remember that one henchman? Frost is forget his name. That one henchman he has, but he goes, we're gonna fucking jack you up. We're gonna fucking tear you up. Make him hurt bad. I love that dude, man. I absolutely love that dude. Led says Jay Courtney is in a lot of awful movies. Probably his worst is probably going to be A Good Day to Die Hard. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I don't really like him. I don't like him as an actor. I don't think he's good in anything. Excuse me. Hollywood tried to make him to the next big action star, and it just backfired. Sam says Blade was better in the movies than the comic book. Oh, really? Wow. All right. Tremors 2 clearly is not Tremors 1. I can have some fun with it though. I'm going to say good, but needs to toughen up. But I honestly do not remember much about that movie. Nick says I agree that Genesis has terrible casting, but it kind of works. Sorry guys, it kind of works for the scenario since for all the time jumps. Yeah, I think I agree with you. It's yeah, it's just I don't know, man. It's just so. I guess you can. We'll see. What you can have a good time with it. I guess. All right. What's next, guys? Constantine. I haven't seen this movie in so long. This is a movie I actually really liked. Um, I found it had a really dirty, hairy vibe to it. You know, the character of Constantine. I don't remember the CGI being very good. It's almost in between these two. Badass. It's good, but needs to toughen up. Yeah, I'll go with here. I gotta really rewatch this one, but I remember really liking it. You know what I mean? And I like that character arc of him smoking, him smoking and stuff like that. And at the end, everything that happens with him and the devil. And at the end, you think he's lighting another cigarette and he's got a stick of gum. I really like that. But Constantine, I remember being good, but honestly, definitely need a rewatch. Max says Jay Courtney was awesome in the TV series Spartacus. Was he in that? I don't remember him being in that. He was in Spartacus? Huh. Nick says Constantine is badass Keanu Reeves and has been trying to make a sequel forever. Yeah, there's a show, I think, or something like that. Oh, the two Mad Max movies. I haven't seen these in so long. I really haven't. Um, I can't comment on Mad Max really. Oh, it's tough. But where would you guys put Mad Max? One and two. I haven't seen them, so tell me. I know they're not pussy movies. You know, they're at least this, I would think, eh? They're at least good, but need to toughen up. Mad Max 2 may be badass, so. Oh, Mad Max, top tier. Top tier. Are you sure? Are you sure, Sean? Are you sure? I'm gonna have to give these a rewatch. Um, this is if you guys like rankings, you guys should hit Nick up to do a Mad Max ranking. He'd probably do that. It'd be fun. Yeah, I think I remember Mad Max 2 being pretty good. I'm just from by memory, I'm gonna go badass. I'm gonna put, but number one, I remember it being kind of a slow movie and one I wasn't really into. Nick puts both of them in badass. Okay, okay, all right. We got three left, guys. Oh, the Karate Kid. Oh, the Karate Kid. The Karate Kid. I actually enjoy Karate Kid 2 more, but the Karate Kid is so good. I got to. I got you guys. I got to. I love this movie. This is another timeless movie for me. And one I watch with my kids. My kids really get into it. You know, freaking Mr. Miyagi is such a heartfelt character. The relationship these two form is just awesome. I gotta put the Karate Kid as legendary. Max is yeah, he was the blonde guy that got killed by Spartacus. I've seen that. I just don't remember him. Spartacus was forced to stab him because he was commanded by. Oh, I think yes, that's right. That was an awesome show too. My wife and I loved watching that show. Got to go back, guys. Sorry. Yeah, my wife and I loved watching that show. But yeah, the Karate Kid, I got to put legendary. The Rock. You know what? I'm gonna put The Rock as badass. I always remember being that one of the better Michael Bay films. Sean says sweep the leg. That's right. Sweep the leg. Um The Rock, I remember it being pretty good. I really like Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage's dynamic in it. And I think the action's good. I think Ed Harris is very commanding in it. So I like him a lot. Nick says Spartacus was such a good show. First season was the bomb. Yeah, it really was, wasn't it? First season was the bomb. Led says Karate Kid is a lot like sports movies because it's Karate Kid is like a lot of sports movies because it's about the characters with the sports being second. Yeah, the sports is a means to the end. You know what I mean? The Rock still Michael Bay's best film. Sean says. Alrighty then. All right, we got the original Spider-Man. Now I know a lot of you are gonna have this top tier, but it's badass for me. I'm not the biggest Spider-Man I'm not the biggest Spider-Man fan as a character, but the first movie I really enjoyed. Sam Raimi did a great job. I think I like Spider-Man 2 more than Spider-Man 1, like most people, I think, because I love Doctor Octopus. But yeah, I got Spider-Man as badass. So this is like an 80s, 90s, and modern action films, guys, tier ranking. And we just we smashed the shit out of this in record time. Awesome. Sean says original Spider-Man is good, but Spider-Man 2 destroys it. Yeah. So legendary. We got First Blood, Predator, Terminator, T2, The Thing, Die Hard, Aliens, and The Karate Kid. Pretty good to me. Badass, Commando, Conan, Ninja Turtles, Starship Troopers, Akira, Matrix, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Alien, Mortal Kombat, Tremors, Blade, Mad Max 2, The Rock, and Spider Man. Good, but needs to toughen up. Escape from New York, Ninja Turtles 2, Independence Day, Highlander, Tremors 2, Constantine, Mad Max. And might as well be a chick flick. It's Black Widow, Terminator Genesis, and honestly, the Three Ninjas, I'm sure I'm gonna put it around somewhere here. I don't remember it a whole lot, but there are no films here that are the ultimate pussy. You have to be pretty bad to be that. Uh, Nick says the thing suddenly became the best action movie ever. All right, guys, I got a jet. I gotta go. I'm sorry that I have to go, but I have to go, and I will see you in the movies, guys. Cheers.